Oh, did any of us grow up without The Outsiders? I think I was telling Ernie that was my first big boy book.
That was your gateway
It
drug.
was. Not only did it show me there's a real world out there. I think I was about 12, but there was excellent writing to be had, and it made me want to read. So it's just a great. And of course, the book is there. The iconic 1983 film,
movie, yep.
And this big award-winning 4 Tony Awards for this musical.
Incredible.
And it is now here in town. In fact, we saw it last night. Ernie and I both went to see.
We did.
The Outsiders. It won Best Musical at last year's Tony Awards. It's running at the Hobby Center through Sunday, November the 23rd. And with us now is the character Dallas, being played by Tyler Jordan Wesley. And let me tell you something. How you boys move. You got to be. Nobody's over 25, are they, in that cast? Because you were all. They've got this jungle gym. They're running all over all these hoops, and it's amazing. The choreography, truly amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You know, let me ask you this, though. Do you look at it as choreography? Is it staging? Is it movement? How do they define it? And how do you audition for these roles?
Yeah, I think that Jeff and Rick Cooperman, who are the choreographers of the show, they are well versed in stage combat, and also have very technical training in ballet and modern and all the different dance styles. And so I think that that's what makes their style of choreography so exciting, is that it can't really just be described as dance or physical combat. It's sort of this like gorgeous merriment of both.
Well, every moment is a visual on stage, and the way you folks move from spot to spot. There's a scene at the drive-in, and how the benches come in and move and shift. It fascinated me. Even if I hadn't heard a sound that was coming out of any of you, I would have wanted to go back and just watch you guys move things around and your bodies.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was almost Bob Fosse, the way Bob Fosse came on the scene, with Cabaret and had all these different kind of movements that no one had ever seen before. It's sort of what you got going here.
Yeah, it's so cool to be part of. I definitely view this musical as something that is monumental and special to the Broadway canon, and it's so exciting to be part of its legacy.
We were joking and talking about how The Outsiders was our gateway drug to reading and something that we were all familiar with. When did you first become familiar with The Outsiders? Or was it something when you found out you could be cast in it that you really devoured?
Yeah, so I wasn't familiar with with the story until the musical came out. I graduated from Texas State University this past May.
Congratulations.
And, thank you so much. Part of our curriculum was just sort of staying in touch with musicals that were being brought to Broadway and things that we could, like you said, see ourselves in. And Outsiders was one of those shows for me. And so that's when it really came on the scene. And then once that open call had gone out, I started taking in the movie, and I read the book. And yeah, that was how I came in touch with the story. But it wasn't part of my curriculum growing up to read in school. I don't know how it skipped me like that.
So I assume you've gone and read the novel now.
Several times, yes.
I kind of skipped the plot.
Yeah.
It's the Socs and the Greasers, the have and the have-nots.
Right.
And it's 1967, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they get into a lot of brawling.
Yes. So, Tyler, question for you. You just mentioned that you just graduated, and now you are performing on the big stage. How has that transition been, and what has been maybe not exactly what you thought it would be as a performer?
Yeah. It's been a huge blessing. Largely, it has been surprises for the better. I think that I'm originally from South Carolina, and so Texas State University is in San Marcos, Texas, and so I had gone away from home, and even before then, in South Carolina. My junior year, I went to this place it was a boarding school called the South Carolina Governor's School of Arts and Humanities. So left home again. And then, I don't know. I mean, graduating, I think the plan was to go to New York to be away from family again. But, I just thought I had a little bit more time. But this all just sort of happened very, very quickly. I was auditioning for the show while I was still in school, and found out about landing the role the night of my senior showcase. Um,
Wow.
and so it was straight out of um,
Heaven.
my summer leaving college,
Yeah.
and into touring the country. And so like yeah, going from hotel to hotel has been an adjustment for sure, but it's so exciting, and I couldn't wish for anything better.
One of your castmates, it might have actually been you. I was watching some of the footage of you folks in rehearsal, was talking about the
Yeah,
joy of taking this Broadway musical out on the road and realizing every performance, these are people who are seeing it for the first time. It's not a New
yeah,
York crowd that's jaded, that has seen so much Broadway. These folks are coming out of either a pure love of theater or a pure love of the
yeah.
outsiders, and you get to share this story night after night. As a performer,
Right.
how is that feeling for you to be connected with this classic book?
It's so special. I it's such a blessing to be able to be part of something that makes theater so accessible to people who aren't living in New York, and to be able to spark something in the hearts of um, young people who maybe haven't experienced musicals yet. And to be maybe that first thing that sparks them into being like, you know what, this is something that I want to pursue. And I think going from city to city, just meeting these different young people, older people who are so touched by the story, the people who are reading it in school right now, or read the book growing
Hmm.
up, or while we were in Tulsa, um, one of my dressers, their mom had gone to school with Essie Hinton, and like
Really?
every night,
Really?
yeah, he would just talk to me about how special it was for him to be able to be part of this show and this project. And yeah, it's a feeling like no other to be able to bring it around the country.
I feel sorry for folks who see The Outsiders as their first musical because I worry they're going to be let down by a lot of things they're going to see afterwards. If they're expecting everyone to be at this caliber, they're going to be sorely disappointed.
I still haven't read as good a book.
Yeah, and we did get a YouTube comment. Trauma therapist Houston says we are going tonight, and we saw it on Broadway last year. Can't wait to see you, Tyler. So you have fans, Tyler.
Yo, can't wait to see them tonight.
He'll be looking for you out there.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler Jordan Wesley is an actor playing the character Dallas in the North American tour of the Tony Award-winning musical The Outsiders. Tyler, again, thank you for joining us today on Hello Houston.
If you're